In this pencast, we'll be going over data analysis. We're asked to arrange the following data in a stem and leaf plot, and then from that plot, find the mean, which is the same thing as the average, the median, and the mode. Now there's a couple different ways we can go about this, but the stem and leaf plot is one of the most common. The first thing you're going to want to do is rewrite your series of numbers in order from either greatest to least or least to greatest. For this, let's do least to greatest. So we know that 54, then 65, 75, 77, 79, 88, 88 again because we have 2, 90, 91, and finally 95. And we can count them to make sure we have the same number in the beginning and end. So the first we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 total, and we ended up with 3, 6, 9, 10. So we're good. So to do a stem and leaf plot, we need to have two columns. The column on the left is going to be our stem column, and the column on the right is going to be our leaf column. The stem refers to the tens digit of the number, and the leaf refers to the ones digit. So we start with the smallest tens digit we have, which is in this case 5, and we write in number order all the way up to the largest tens digit we have, which in this case is 9. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now we go through, and for every number that is in the tens digit that we're looking for, we write down the ones digit that correlates. So for example, the first thing we have is 54, so we're going to be in the 50 stem, or the 5 stem 5, and the ones digit is 4. For 6, we have one number in the 60s, and that's 65. 7, we have 3 numbers, so we have 75, 77, and 79. So we have to write all the ones digits that correlate with the tens digit we're in. For 8, we have 88, and since it occurs twice, we have to write it twice. And for 9, we have 3 numbers in the 90s, so we have 90, 91, and 95. And that's how you construct a stem and leaf plot. Now we can find the mean, the median, and the mode. So like I said before, the mean just means the average, and we get the average by adding all of the numbers up together and dividing by the total number. So if we added all these numbers up together, we would get 802, and you can do that either using addition on paper or a calculator. And since there are 10 numbers total, we divide this by 10, giving us 80.2 as our mean or average number. The median is looking for the middlemost number. And there's two different types of medians. If you have an odd number of numbers, then the median is just going to be the number in the center. If you have an even number of numbers like we have here, you're going to average the two center numbers. And we can find the center number by starting at the smallest ones, the smallest stem, and the largest stem's largest first digit, or ones number. And we do this by basically just hopping back and forth between numbers on the leaf. So we start with 4, and then we cross out 5. Then we have 5, and we cross out 1. Then 5, 0, 7, 8, and we're left with 9 and 8 in the leaf. So again, just to go over how we did that, we start with the very smallest number and cross it out, so in this case 54, and then we go to the very biggest number and cross it out, so 95. And then we go to the new smallest number, which will be 65, cross it out, go to the new biggest number, which will be 91, and cross that out. So it might be easier to actually do that cancellation up here above before we even make the plot. And that might be easier to see how we did that. We did 54, 95, 65, 91, 75, 90, 77, 88, leaving us the two center numbers. Now to find the median, we take the average of that. So 79 plus 88. And we divide by the total number we're looking at, which is 2. That gives us 167 over 2, or 83.5 as our median. The mode is simply the most common number. So we're going to look and see where or if a number shows up more than once. The easiest way to do that is to look in the leaf section of the stem and leaf plot. And if you see a number occur more than once in one row, then you know that that has a chance of being the mode number. We see that in the 5 stem, 4 occurs once. In the 6th stem, 5 occurs once. 7th stem, 5, 7, and 9 each occur once. In the 8th stem, we have 8 occur twice. And the 9th stem, we have 0, 1, and 5 occur once each, which means that the 8s occurring twice win, making the mode number 88. And that's how you're going to use the stem and leaf plot to find the mean, median, and mode.